Hey guys, so bringing another collection video here to you. This one might be a little long as this is a larger collection of mine that I have been working on for quite a while. So there's a lot to show off, and this is just the nicer stuff, and then I've got a ton of just, low-end random rainbows that I'll be going through at some point. So today's focus will be JJ Watt, and I'm saving my 4 favorite cards for last. So I liked JJ Watt because of, well, one, he's a hometown boy. Oh, there goes the dog drinking water. Sorry about that. He's a hometown boy, Wisconsin, went to the Badgers, played for the Badgers, and then was drafted in 2011 by the Texans. And he was just an absolute beast when he was younger. And injuries have kind of derailed him a bit as time has gone on, but he's always been one of my favorite guys to watch. And he does a little bit of the two-way play as well, so that's pretty cool. So let's get started. So this is one of my most recent editions. It's 2011 Gridiron Gear 8.5. I might upgrade it at some point. I mean, it's not an expensive card, but it was the only one that I'd seen of his that had been graded to this point. So I went ahead and grabbed it. So it's not numbered, just the base card. So the goal is to get all his rookie cards, that I can. Some of them are going to be way outside my price range, and some I'll never find. But as many graded rookie cards as I can of his. Then I have a rainbow that I've been working on, well, a couple that I've been working on for quite some time and are hard to find, and when I do find them, these things are ridiculously priced. I mean, yeah, it's Spectra. They're flashy, but they're base cards, really. I mean, they're thick stock. So this one's out of 60. This is 2019. So they don't fit in anything I've got. So I've got them mixed in with the different graded cards and autographs that I have of his. So gotta like the green ones. This one's out of 35, 2019. So I'm still looking for a lot of these, but I refuse to pay some of the prices. So they also had a die cut version of these. I think the last one was 35, wasn't it? Yeah, so these are the 30. So just doubling up on it, but they're emerald, they're green. I'll take it. So this is the pink die cut, 2019. This one's out of 20. This one, I forget what they call it. Is it the maybe neon orange? This one's out of 10. Not as big of a fan of the color, but it's part of the rainbow. And this one, I think, we'll see when I turn it over, is the Nebula version, which I think is out of 2. Yep, this one's 2 of 2. So I think I paid a rather ridiculous amount for this card, considering that it's just a parallel. But it was at a time when I had a little extra money, and I went ahead and bought it. I don't remember how much it was for. Not as much as like a patch card or an auto, of course, but way more than I usually pay for base cards. So these, I believe, are also 2019. Yep. So there were 2 variations. There was one with his as a Pro Bowler, and then one as the Texans. So we got the blue out of 60. again with the orange. This one's out of 30. Oop, that's out of 15. My bad. This one might also be the Nebula. 1 of 5. I can't remember if that's the Nebula or not. I think the Nebulas are still out of 2, so I'm not sure which one this would be. It's kind of a modern art graffiti style there. Not my favorite, but and then we're back to the green and emerald. Can't go wrong with those. This one's out of 35. Most of these cards are in real good shape too, so. Then there was a third variation, the Masked Marvels. This one is out of 25. Still from 2019, I think. Yep. So, yeah, they Panini really milked the 2019 Spectra for all they could get out of it. Let's see. This one is out of 4. Again, I don't know the name of this parallel. I should have looked them up. And I believe this one is a Nebula, but we'll find out. Two out of 5. Maybe these are Nebulas. I'll have to look it up. Alright, and then moving on. My dog's getting anxious because he can smell someone barbecuing and he wants to go out. This one's Immaculate. 1 of 5. This is an eBay 1 of 1. I did not pay 1 of 1 prices for it, I can tell you that much. 2018. So that's the other direction I'm going with the Watt collection, is I'm going to focus just when I have the money and when I feel like it on stuff in his Badger uniform, his rookie cards, graded rookie cards, and maybe a couple rainbows that I've already started and have a lot done on, and then just green and emerald, because otherwise there's just too much. So now we got Topps Field Access. It is a sticker auto, unfortunately. This one's out of 25. But I kind of liked this release because to me it's more of a like a mid to late 90s type photo, where it's closer to, sorry, the dog's distracting me. It's closer to like on the field versus just, you know, a photo plastered on a bunch of graffiti. So it kind of appealed to me, and these aren't very expensive, so I traded for this one. So they're a little bit more affordable, and I like them kind of going back a little ways. And some more Spectra. Sunday Spectacle. This one's out of 99, so it's the base. And it was game used, so that's why I went ahead and snatched up a couple of these. If it wasn't game used, they can take a hike. And here's another rookie card. I couldn't find one of these graded, or at least not in my price range. So I picked one up. Maybe someday if I have the money and turnaround times are better, I'll get it graded. This one's out of 50. Just event worn, but it is a rookie card, so that's to be expected. Oops, I'll bump the camera. The dog's trying to crawl under my legs here. And another rookie card. This one is a quad materials. It's got Von Miller, Watt, Alden Smith, and Nick Fairley. So not too bad of a quad combo there. I think Fairley had a couple of good years with the Lions, and Smith had a couple of good years with the 49ers. And then Miller, of course, has been real solid. In my opinion, he's nowhere near a Hall of Famer. But solid players surrounding Watt, who I think could be a Hall of Famer. This one is out of 25. All right. So now on to the graded rookie cards. This one is 2011 certified, totally certified gold. Got dinged a little bit on the edges and the corners, and these cards I've noticed from other players that I've collected that these are harder cards to get good grades on. So this one's out of 25, and it did get a 10 auto. So not bad. Not my favorite design, but it's a rookie card. Then comes 2011 certified. This is the Mirror Gold. New generation. It looks like the corners got dinged a little bit, but pretty solid 9.5. This one should be out of 25 as well. I've kind of been a sucker for these, at least up until, what was it, 2013 or 14, I think. I really liked the earlier certified design. Next we have a PSA 10 Gem Mint. This is the Mirror Red, which I believe is basically the base version, I think. It's out of 250. I don't think they have a Mirror Silver for the autos. So that's a nice card there. Someday, maybe I'll find the green out of 5. Next we have Bowman Sterling. Blue Refractor. Another 1 of 99. So is this a double eBay 1 of 1? Can you have 2 1 of 1s on the same card? It's his jersey number, and it's the first one made. Dang. I might be sitting on a literal gold mine here, people. So, I really like how they did the blue on there. The blue really pops. But these are hard cards to find. I've been looking for more of the Bowman Sterling refractors, and I have not really found any out there, or at least none that fit my price range. Next we get into Absolute. This is the Spectrum Gold. Again, the corners got dinged on this one. These are all 2011s. This should be out of, oh, this is $2.99. For some reason I thought that the gold were lower numbered. I wonder if that's a misprint. Yeah, no, that might be right. Then this is the base card version of the Spectrum Gold, non-auto version. And this one's out of 25. I'll have to look at that. Then we have the Spectrum Red. This one's a PSA 9. Absolute Memorabilia. I don't know why they call it Absolute Memorabilia and then put cards that don't have memorabilia in them, but what you gonna do? So you don't get your grades on here to know, but I would suspect that the corners and edges are the ones that got the 9. just based off of the other grades and where they got knocked. And here is the Spectrum Silver. This one's a PSA 10. And it is 11 out of 50. No 1 of 1s on this card. Alright, so now we get into the Topps Chrome, and I don't know what these are going for now, but they were kind of out of my price range. Even, like, I could not afford 10s, even when I'd been saving for them. So I'd have to check what the prices would be for these, but I'm not a big fan of the whole combine picture, but they're sharp cards still. So this is the Black Refractor, and it is out of $2.99. So these are tough cards to, or at least they were when I managed to land these. They were tough cards to find at semi-decent prices. So this again is a 9. It's the purple refractor. And this one is out of $4.99. This was before Topps lost their license that I bought these too, so that might have impacted prices as well later on. This one got a solid 9.5 all the way around. That's the orange. I don't think the orange are numbered. Nope. And the last of the rookie cards. So this one, the corners got dinged a little bit. This is just the base, I guess. Alright, so now we get down to my 4 favorite cards. So this one is the 1 of 1 Super Bowl ticket for Panini Contenders. I believe this is 2017. Yep. And I managed to get to buy a lot, which included the Super Bowl ticket and most of the rest of the rainbow. I think I had to buy 1 more card for it to complete it, and I'll show those in another video, but I also have 3 of the plates, so I'm only missing 1 plate to have the complete set. So that's right, I got 1 plate with it, and I bought the other 2. One popped up on eBay, I think, and the other one, back when I still had Instagram, a guy contacted me after seeing my collection and was like, hey, I've got this other plate, and I'm not a Watt collector. You want it? And so we were able to work out a deal. I think I traded him a Watt Auto for it. Next, we have a card from one of my favorite ever releases, the 2012 Topps Valor. These cards were ridiculously soft, so edges and corners, even the surfaces, are just a mess on almost all of these cards. It's near impossible to find a nice one from that standpoint. But I just love the look of the cards and all the different parallels. I kind of wish Watt had had more in there, and I wish they had made more of them, more years of them. But definitely one of my favorite releases, so it was awesome to be able to land one of these. So this one's numbered to 384. I think this is called the Centurion Autograph. Yeah, Centurion Autographs. So, I love those cards. Alright, so number 2 on the list is another rookie card. This one is an Upper Deck. Oh, the good old days. Upper Deck. And it's one of my favorites. One, because it's a very clean looking card, and 2, because it's in his Badgers uniform. So that's a double plus for me. I don't believe these are numbered. No. I do kind of wish that they'd put, a little bit of a story about his college career or high school, where he came from. That would have been cool, but still one of my favorites. Now for my absolute favorite. I bet you can't guess what color it is. We have a flawless auto with the team slogan, "On Wisconsin." This one is out of 5. I think I bought this from someone on, maybe it was a Facebook group back when I still had Facebook. I didn't buy it off of eBay. And it was before Instagram. So it must have been a Facebook group. Man, it's just an awesome card. It's clean. It's got the green. It's low numbered. It's on card. In his Badger uniform. And I would love to get it graded someday just for the protection aspect. I really don't care what grade it gets, just because I like the card. But yeah, this is definitely my favorite. It's from 2017. And thankfully Black Rose didn't get their hands on it. So I'm not sure if they'd give the auto a 10, because there's a little streak in the 2 J's there. But that's okay. Like I said, I'd want to grade this just strictly for protection, and a 1-touch can probably do just fine. Just gotta remember to get one that size for it. Alright, so there you go. That is my J.J. Watt collection of autos and rookie cards, and then the too thick to fit in a binder Spectras. So I will have to do another video when I decide which parts of the binder I'm going to keep. Now that I've kind of narrowed my focus to his Wisconsin days and rookie cards, and then the green and emerald cards, I'll probably end up breaking up some of what I have. Just, the days of super collecting in most cases are long gone due to the oversaturation of product. So it's unfortunate, but it's what the business has become today. So I just need to narrow my focus, and if you don't enjoy what you're doing, then it's not a hobby and you're not doing it for the right reasons. So you gotta enjoy it, you gotta be able to afford it, and so some difficult decisions potentially to make on which cards to keep and get rid of, but all these are staying here. So alright, I won't take up any more of your time. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you're watching on YouTube or Rumble, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you liked them, and there will be more. I will catch you guys in the next one.